Africans, as we know, we are storytellers. It is a classic way of knowing within our African context. So building theory, building an understanding of a community based on their own stories. I can't describe any better way of knowing than using this particular tool and process of engaging with informal communities in Africa. I mean, this informs how energy, for example, can be looked at, or how self-organizing economies kind of are structured. Blockchain systems like the Bitcoin gives us a classic example. This evolving Uberization and Airbnb, they're kind of disrupting the formal structures that we knew regulated and legalized forms of social interactions and transactions. And that is the reason why I'm saying that informalities or informal settlement presents interesting rich data that helps us to rethink how our societies and our urban systems are actually structured. We should not see informal settlements as settlements that we are trying to formalize. We should respect that space of informality because there's a lot of richness, there's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of exchange that could actually be harnessed. And they are a reflection of our traditional self-organizing villages and towns. So if you have informality in Africa, it is nothing to be scared of. It should be understood and be respected and be supported so that the things that we call constraints can be channeled into opportunities.
Fundamental assumption in transdisciplinary research of knowledge co-production is that knowledge co-production can make a contribution to bringing about social change. That's a fundamental assumption that we need to test. And it comes back to what methods do we use in order to co-produce knowledge. The social change will not be what we as academics and researchers think it should be. We can only present back to the storytellers their signified stories. And it's up to them to then decide what action, if any, they would like to take to change the stories in their lives.
SDI or Slum Dwellers International is a network of federated community-based organizations that are grounded in daily savings, collecting data, learning from each other. What TD offers us is bringing together researchers and bringing communities and figuring out together not just what the problems are and the issues are, but also what are the possible ways of solving some of these problems.
Reflecting on some of the conversations that we had with the partners in SDI, they said that one of the challenges that they're experiencing is that a lot of their funders are saying, yes, you can display statistics that you have actually provided this many toilets to the communities, but where is the social impact you're creating? How do we measure or understand social impact? Because that's not something you can capture in statistics alone. And that's where the monitoring and evaluation perspective being built back into the data component, because again, the sense-making process is actually a loop. It's not a linear process, because anything that comes out of the analysis and sense-making then in turn goes to actually reinforce and improve the design of the instrument such that it is useful for ongoing monitoring and evaluation. And I think beyond March, right, that's where I'd really like to focus the long-term vision as well, is how do we build a monitoring and evaluation tool that helps the SDI demonstrate social impact